And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Now, Golden State's starting five. Sliding over to the wing spots, it's Curry and Thompson. ABC is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Paul in at the one. And for the Rockets, they've got Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks out there with Smith. Then it's Fred VanVleet, and it's Landale in at the five. Clark, no shortage of experience on the floor tonight. Two veteran teams going at it.
And what that screams at me, Kevin, is leadership. When you've got that kind of experience, you've got leadership. We've got players on both sides who can be coaches on the floor for their respective clubs. And that's something a lot of teams don't have.
Now here's Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Another shot. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Paul outside. Thompson finds Paul. Golden State moving the ball around. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Curry outside. They get the rebound. Here's Thompson. Pass to ABC. Paul outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks.
Warriors ball.
We're about 1 minute into the first. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Curry against Green. And it's Smith, top of the key. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. Pushing it up. Thompson passes to Paul. Right side, Green. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And it's easy to admire Green. His ability to work through contact is one of the reasons he's so valuable.
And it's Smith missing. Golden State's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodlines.
Mark, let's go back to when the Rockets traded away James Harden in 2020. How has that reset gone?
I like what it looks like, Kevin. Building through the draft. I love the young talent they've been able to acquire, and they've done it with a bunch of future first-round picks in their back pocket. So they're not done. There's more to come in drafting high-quality talent.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
At the line for Houston, Jabari Smith.
Smith no good on the free throw. The Warriors have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Thompson passes to Paul. And the Warriors miss again.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
So they take the lead.
That time the defense all up in Green's business, but he can get physical just like they can.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Count that one from VanVleet.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. VanVleet's a strong finisher for his size.
Hall, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Brooks. All alone. Good. good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Thompson for the triple. The Rockets pull it in. Brooks with no one around. And Houston again with the bucket. And it's Paul with the ball for the Warriors. 4-point game. Curry's shot is good.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. And Oladipo kicks to Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now the feed to Smith. The shot that time not on target. And Golden State will come the other way. ABC passes to Looney. Now Paul. Passes it to Looney. Back to Thompson. From outside the arc. Drops in the tray.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson a look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call.
The Rockets again can't hit. The Warriors lead it. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks. Earlier I spoke with Stephen Silas. There's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. Long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. Then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Now Oladipo after the missed three from Stephen Curry. To the inside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Over to the wing. Jade against Thompson. Oladipo outside. Out to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Over Looney. Tate the pass to Oladipo. Feeds it to Smith. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
Boy, an outstanding combo guard who distributes it well. Oladipo is consistent at sharing the wealth.
Can't hit from 12.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Off target at the rim. Paul from deep three-point land. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Warriors lead. By 1. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Green is out there with Fred VanVleet. Then there's Dillon Brooks. And it's Landale in at the center position. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Wiggins off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Brooks, the pass to VanVleet. Outside, Green. Here's Landale. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Fires the 3. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
The pass to Big Red. There's the three. And no good that time. The Rockets trail. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Number 22.
And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Stolen by Brooks. And the call. On the shot, it sends him to the line.
Really, the right play defensively, if you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Stephen Curry comes in for Chris Paul. Now here's Curry, and it's off from three-point range. Van Vliet with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Golden State's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Green passes to Big Red. A three-pointer, no good. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. High, arcing shot. The Warriors trailing. Here's Curry. Basket good. Curry's got 6 points.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Brooks. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. Here's Green. Lays it up off the glass. Green's got his second basket.
Green doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
Golden State's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly.
Trying to employ physical defense against Wiggins, but this young man powers right through it. Very impressive.
Here's Van Vliet. Following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Timeout called the Rockets.
During the last decade, the 2010s, Houston had loads of success. The 4th most wins in the league during that time. Unfortunately, they never got to the final.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played, Tate. No good that time. Great tee that time from Green. For the Rockets during the 2010s, Clark, all winning seasons.
Yeah, and you know, the biggest reason that Houston didn't reach the finals in my mind was the West was loaded. The Spurs were always a contender. OKC had a nice run. And of course, during that time, the Warriors became dynastic.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Here's Wiggins. Following the basket by Jabari Smith. Pass to Big Red. Golden State moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Smith against Curry. Over Smith. Here's Green, and he uses the glass on the layup. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, throwing himself on the offensive glass and being rewarded for it, that's the energy that Draymond Green brings.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut back down now to 4 on the bucket from Smith.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Green dishes to Wiggins. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Oladipo.
Boy, that's some hard work being done inside by Oladipo, earning a trip to the line with his physicality in the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
He hits the second from the line. Warriors leading by 3. Curry with it. 6 points for him. In the corner, it's Wiggins. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith's got his 6th rebound on the night. Thompson passes to Smith. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Smith's got 10.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Big Red. Outside Curry. And the foul on Jae'Sean Tate. That's his first foul. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Here's Curry, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Even while being fouled, Curry stays nimble and manages to get his shot off.
The Warriors have missed both of their free throws tonight, 0 for 2 so far.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77. From the line.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Warriors on top. They lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks.
Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up.
And that does it for our halftime show.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We're seeing, guys, a tremendous game from Jabari Smith.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Sliding over to the wing spot, it's Curry and Thompson. Green is out there with ABC, and it's Paul in at the point guard position. Curry on the wing. Takes the 3. Landale grabs the miss. Rockets trail. Green left side. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Warriors shooting the ball at 42%. Here's Curry. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Stolen by Thompson. Curry with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And Green slams it in.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
It's a close game here in Houston. Inside. Landale with the bucket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Second half rolling along now, about a minute played here. And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load, increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact, because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
VanVleet finds Green. Here's Smith. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. And 12 points for Smith.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Offensive rebound, ABC, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Curry passes it to ABC. Back to Curry. This one for three. They grab their own miss. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two free throws. Jabari Smith picks one up. The Warriors shooting their sixth and seventh free throws in the game. So both teams making some changes here. And he can't hit the second. Rockets trailed by 5. VanVleet outside. Kicks to Green. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Off target on the 15-footer.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Pass to Paul. Thompson from long range. And the pass to Big Red. Here's Paul. Rocket 6 to the middle. Tries again. He lays it in. ABC's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
What a sweet assist by CP3.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
VanVleet kicks to Brooks. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Green's such a hard cover because he's always in attack mode, disruptive to the defense, and makes it hard to guard him.
Tate, he's checked in for Houston. ABC comes in for Dylan Brooks. Warriors leading by 5. Pass to ABC. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. And another great look at the 2K drive.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Pass to ABC. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Thompson is checked in for the Rockets.
Second team foul. Hitting for your Rockets, Thompson.
1:33 left in the third quarter. Passes to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 5. The 8-footer, and he makes that one.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Warriors leading by 5. Paul passes to Thompson. Puts up a 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Thompson's got 6.
And for Thompson, range shooting seems almost effortless. He has incredible natural shooting ability.
The shot by ABC, no good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Thompson. Van Vliet wide open. No good.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Stolen by Van Vliet. Lets it go from deep. And they'll get another chance. Warriors with the rebound. Big Red's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out to Thompson. He got it up. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll return shortly. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Smith is out there with Brooks. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Green. And it's Landale in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Here's Curry. Here's ABC.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Stephen Curry. Second personal foul.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for your Rockets.
And he sinks the second. So it's the Warriors now. Big Red passes to ABC. Curry against Thompson. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
ABC passes to Curry. Thompson from long range. The Rockets pull it in. Brooks outside. Now here's Thompson. D right on him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal.
That one on Thompson. The first free throw is good. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Thompson.
For Houston.
Golden State also making some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for ABC. Wiggins comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Paul in for Big Red. Paul kicks to Curry. Back to Paul. A three-pointer. Wiggins. And again, no good by Golden State. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. VanVleet with the bucket.
Oh, tricky play by VanVleet to beat the close coverage. Slipping pass there for the finish.
Outside Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Paul kicks to Green. Here's Curry with the three. Landale grabs the miss. Landale's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the wide open shot from Green. Kept alive by Houston. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Smith.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin, we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
Thank you, David. Curry passes to Green. That one's off. Still out of sync. Rockets trailed by 4. Down low. Green. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one. The pass to Looney. Green kicks to Curry. Now here's Wiggins. A 3. Hits the three-point line. And the Warriors lead by 5.
That could be an important bucket as this game tightens up. I mean, Wiggins looking sure of himself out there.
Pass to Brooks. VanVleet with it. Six to shoot. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Wiggins. Landale grabs the miss. Landale's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the paint. Here's Smith. He can't get it to go. And Golden State will go the other way with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Paul uses the glass to finish. And that's now 6 points for Chris Paul.
Exceptional focus from the veteran point guard. Paul is no stranger to having to outwork the defense.
Here's Brooks. Wiggins with some nice D.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
3 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
VanVleet against Paul. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Landale's got his 7th rebound here tonight. VanVleet on the wing. Here's Smith. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves the 9 shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
Klay Thompson is checked in for Looney. There's a minute left here in the fourth quarter. Al Paul. Thompson outside from past the arc. Landale grabs the miss.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over. Cold-blooded shot in the clutch. And a big moment right there from Jalen Green.
Second personal foul.
And it's the Warriors' ball. Leading by 5. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Jalen Green.
He hits the first one. That increases their lead to 6.
And one of the more clever players in the game. Curry takes pride in toying with opposing defense.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down. Down there.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 7. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Draymond Green.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that.
For Houston, Jabari Smith.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
A legendary shooter, Thompson is also a versatile defender who plays with great energy on both sides of the ball.
Timeout call for Rockets. They're down by 8. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Holiday goes in. On the wing, Green. Another miss by Houston. It's tipped. Thompson finds Looney. Here's Big Red. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
Man, that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge,